Alright, so what is going on, guys? It's Tazz here, and welcome back to the channel. As if it was spoken into existence, today we finally have a concrete release date, a trailer, as well as a first look at a brand new suit for the second half of the fourth and sadly final season of DC's Titans over on HBO Max. Titans Season 4 Part 2 will finally start streaming on April 13th, picking up with Episode 7, which is shaping up to be quite the return episode. The mid-season premiere will supposedly be that big crossover episode for all of the original DC Universe streaming shows, with appearances from not only Stargirl, but apparently members of the Doom Patrol as well. The episode is something I've been super excited for ever since it was confirmed late last year, and especially after the Stargirl series came to an end, it's going to be great to have one final goodbye to Breck Bassinger's Courtney Whitmore and Stargirl. Swapping gears over to the big suit reveal, Tim Drake will officially suit up as Robin here in the back half of Season 4, and man oh man, this may just be the best live-action Robin suit we've seen so far. Titans never seems to miss when it comes to super suits, and Tim Drake's Robin suit is no exception, once again proving this show has some of the best costume designers in the business. Taking a closer look at the suit, there is obvious inspiration drawn from the more modern designs for the character, starting with Rebirth and carrying into the more recent comic incarnations. I absolutely love the bright colors, the mix of our now seemingly standard textured spandex weave material underneath some more pronounced armor plating around the chest, arms, and boots. There are tons of intricately detailed patterns and designs scattered all throughout the costume, which is complete with an awesome looking Robin logo, utility belt, and black and yellow cape with those badass looking cutouts towards the bottom. The suit is all brought together quite nicely by the domino mask, which seems to fit the actor Jay Lycurgo perfectly. Super awesome to see Tim Drake finally getting what he's always wanted here on the show, taking up the mantle of Robin while also being trained by the two predecessors. Overall amazing suit here for Tim's version of Robin, and I can't wait to see more of him in action, alongside the rest of the Titans here throughout the remainder of Season 4. So with that said, let's grapple shot ourselves over to the last piece of news with the trailer for the back half of Season 4. There's not a ton in this trailer, honestly it's more so a teaser, however it does give us a fairly decent idea of where we'll pick up with Episode 7. Following the events of the mid-season finale, the Titans will seemingly find themselves scattered across different dimensions, timelines, or even universes, living out new lives as a result of Brother Blood yeeting everyone out of existence the last time we saw them. Dick and Corey will be living the family life in a small town. Connor has gone full-on Lex Luthor mode, most likely back in Metropolis, and Tim will be fully embracing the mantle of Robin with his new suit, most likely made by Bernard back at Star Labs. However, it looks like Gar or Beast Boy, along with Raven, could be the catalyst for reversing whatever Brother Blood did to the Titans. As I mentioned before, Episode 7 is said to be the big crossover with Stargirl and Doom Patrol, and seemingly heavily focus on Gar, which lines up with the spiritual journey he seems to be going on in the trailer, most likely in an effort to reunite the team. Obviously, the Titans will eventually come back together in order to take on the threats presented by Brother Blood as well as Mother Mayhem, which appears to be the attempted revival of everyone's favorite demon, that being Trigon. We last saw his big ugly CGI face back at the end of Season 1 and beginning of Season 2, however, it's not a massive shock that the goal of the Church of Blood would be to bring back Trigon somehow. Other elements of note from the trailer, we have the return of Jason Todd Red Hood back to assist with training Tim, which is awesome to see, and nice to have the new Robin being trained by the two former Robins who have now gone on to forge their own mantles. Raven and Brother Blood stories continue to intertwine as we see Sebastian attempting to use Rachel to further his ultimate plan of bringing back Trigon. We've got more of bald, menacing Superboy who thinks he's Lex Luthor, still seemingly causing a bit of chaos as well, and potentially teaming up with Brother Blood. Definitely not a good look for the Titans. Speaking of the Titans, the trailer wraps up with some quick shots of all of our different heroes and villains from most likely various different episodes from the rest of the season here, and finally we end things off with the team-up shot to end all team-up shots, the Titans finally together again and united to take on Brother Blood. The only question that remains is, where is Jinx? She may or may not have died during that big final fight during episode 6, but she did have a dope suit that surely couldn't have just been for one episode. With her mysterious absence from the trailer, maybe they're just hiding her return, or she's really dead and we'll never see her or her suit again. I certainly hope not. Cool suit and a fun character. Overall, guys, it is sad to see the show ending right when it seems to have finally found its footing, the most Titans has ever felt here in this final part. The show has certainly not had the smoothest run, but I still have some fun memories with this show from the past 4 seasons across 2 different streaming platforms. I do hope there is room for this Titans cast somewhere in James Gunn's new vision for DC, and this won't be the last time we see them. I know the somewhat overemphasis on Bat Family stuff is seen as an issue for a lot of people with this show, but personally I've loved it, and it's been great to see Dick Grayson transition from Robin to Nightwing, Jason Todd from Robin to villain and then anti-hero Red Hood, and now we finally have Tim Drake fully taking up the mantle of Robin, or maybe even Red Robin, training under the 2 former ones. But with that said, guys, while Titans may still have its flaws, I really enjoyed this show as a whole, and I'm excited to see how it all wraps up here with Season 4 Part 2 starting April 13th. So what did you guys think of the trailer for the back half of the season? Are you sad to see Titans coming to an end, and would you like to see this cast continue into future projects in the new DC universe? Let me know your thoughts on all of this down there in the comments below. But until next time, guys, it's been Tazz, and I'll see you guys in the next video.